Hey guys, welcome y'all. Appreciate y'all for purchasing your Bloom City Coffee Custom Roast Kit. Today what we're going to do is kind of go through how to do a cupping at home to help you understand the flavors and the complexities of the coffee and help you understand what flavors you like so that you can order your custom kit. We're going to need to gather some supplies. We need a spoon, we need some mugs. Got these beautiful Bloom City mugs you can order on the website. You're going to need a pad and a pencil. Today I'm using a construction pencil, so you can use whatever you got handy or available. You're also, of course, you're going to need your Bloom City coffee. Typically when you do these, you want to grind your coffee right before you do your cupping. However, we decided that in order to keep it as simple as possible and help people understand the world of specialty coffee easier, we grinded this right before we sent it to you. So you don't have to worry about it not being fresh. It's fresh and it's pre-ground, ready to go for your cupping. All right, so what we're gonna do now is 5 ounces of water to 1.5 tablespoons of coffee. And then we're gonna let this steep for 4 minutes. And while it's steeping, I encourage you to go through, smell these coffees, these different coffees, and take note of what aromas you're smelling, and take your notepad, write down what you're smelling in each one, and just kind of appreciate the differences in these different origins of coffee. Get some nice big whiffs, and then another cool thing, and there's a lot of fruity notes in that one. Come back and smell the coffees with the water being saturated in it. And man, you're gonna smell some totally different aromas. It's really cool. I mean, this is something that really makes the world of specialty coffee special. So take note of all that stuff. All right, now we're gonna do the cupping, the tasting portion of it. We've let it steep for 4 minutes. You're gonna notice that a little crust has built up over the top of the mug here. So you're just gonna kind of break that crust, and when you do, see what aromas you're smelling out of there, because that's gonna change as well. All right, this one that I'm tasting here is a Costa Rican. So what you wanna do is you wanna separate the coffee from the beans, the grinds that are in there, so that you just have coffee on your spoon and no grounds, because you're probably going to get a few in there, but once you have that on there, take a slurp off the spoon and make it real loud and obnoxious sounding, because what that's going to do is aerate the coffee. It's going to aerate it so that it covers your palate more completely, and is going to let you get all those flavors in. So after you do that, get your notepad and write down what you're tasting. So this one that I just tasted is a Costa Rican, and I'm tasting some definite honey and citrus in there. I'm also getting a little tiny hint of milk chocolate in there, and then maybe like a little bit of red fruit on the back, like some strawberry or something, or raspberry, a little bit of tartness. We sent you an SCA flavor wheel in your kit to help you identify flavors, right? But not everybody's palate's different. Not everybody's is the same. So when you taste these, you're gonna taste flavors that you taste, right? So you may not even know that you like floral notes in coffee because you just never really explored that. So when you're tasting these, go through and pay attention to what you're tasting and write it down. You may even taste burnt cardboard in one of your coffees. That's fine. That's how your flavor palette is. So now we're going to move over to the Brazil here. This is a favorite. This is one of our biggest sellers, the Brazil Single Origin. And it is good. I'm not going to lie. So right off the bat, I'm tasting some nutty flavors. Hazelnut mainly, some chocolate sauce, and man, I'm getting a in the back there, I'm getting a hint of cinnamon in it. And man, it's really good. I mean, so I'm gonna write this down: hazelnut, chocolate sauce, and a hint of cinnamon. Okay, that's what I'm tasting in our Brazil there. I'm gonna move over to the Guatemala. Again, break that crust. See what you're smelling. A large percentage of what you taste is going to be in the smell. Very contrasting flavor. So in the Guatemala here, I'm getting some sweet and savory flavors, and some herbal, kind of like a herbal tea, maybe a little cocoa, a little bit of bitterness, but very well balanced, very good. So sweet and savory, herbal and cocoa. I'm gonna write down. Last but not least, we're moving over to the Ethiopia. Ethiopia tends to be one of my favorites. I really like the flavor profile that comes out of the Ethiopian coffees. So yeah, I'm getting some very subtle aromas out of it. Right off the bat, the mouthfeel is like a creamy kind of mouthfeel, a little bit of winey flavors, a lot more floral flavors in the Ethiopian coffees. So that's my flavor profile that I built off of these coffees that we're tasting. The next thing you do is you go through this and you decide which ones you like the best. Like I said, you may not even know that you like the floral flavors. So make sure you write all this down, identify what you like in it, and that's how we create your custom roast. All right, y'all, that concludes our cupping. If you had some friends there, compare notes with each other, because that's what's gonna make it fun, right? You can be able to compare notes. Somebody might taste something completely different than what you tasted. But remember, the best coffee is the one you enjoy the most, all right? Be sure to check out our website, www.bloomcitycoffee.com. You can order all of our merchandise, coffees there, single origins. You can even order another kit if you want. If you want to, create a custom blend right now for you right now, you go a couple weeks down the road and you want to do another one, order another kit, do this exact same thing. And remember, always drink good coffee.